Hey guys, Fox with Tiger Force, welcoming you with open arms to another Town Hall 9 tutorial. Alright, this attack is coming to you from Protect Your Nuts. And before we begin, let's take a look at the army composition. Now, this is a GoVaHo, and it has been very successful, even post-update. In fact, I would say it's even more successful post-update because of the way that hogs don't react to big bombs. Giant big bombs, I should say. Now, the first thing that we're going to look at here is the composition of spells and troops, and he had 4 Earthquake spells, which he's already dropped 1. We have 8 Valk, 15 Hogs, 5 Wizards, 1 Archer, 2 Heals, 1 Rage, and then Giants in his clan castle. So, let's see how he does this. Now, the key to this attack is the funnel. Absolutely. The funnel and then the deployment of hogs, and also the deployment of the waves of troops. So he's going to break into this base. If you see here, he's made a nice entry point that's going to, if he does this correctly, funnel the troops in perfectly. So the first thing he's going to do, like all good hog attacks should, is pull the clan castle. He pulled the clan castle with a hog, and then he uses an archer on the outside to draw the clan castle all the way to the edge. Now, as that clan castle nears the edge, he's going to use his queen to take out the clan castle. And what he'll do is wait until he needs to use the cloak ability as long as possible, and then use the cloak ability. Now, this is tricky, because if those loons drop a bomb on the queen, with that low of health, she could be gone. Now, he drops 2 golems, and then his king. So 2 golems, king. The archers were from the queen. Then he drops his clan castle. And look at this. He drops wizard, which is great, okay? And then, again, wizard, and then, wait for it, the Valkyrie. Okay, now, this is perfect. Okay, look at this. He has the golems who first targeted the cannon splitting off because he had dropped them right and left of each other to both archer towers. And then he has the Valkyrie coming right up the middle. The queen is following them. The king is going down the left side. And everybody is moving perfectly down the center. Now watch the Valk. Okay, watch these Valk as they quickly move and just in one swoop take out that queen. So if you can target it correctly, you can take out the queen with just really one spin from a pack of Valk. Now, look at how he deployed these hogs. This was not a 2-line swish out or anything. I mean, he sprinkles the hogs in from the right and left, almost in a line, but kind of staggered. And the thing about that is they're not all going to cluster together and all activate a big bomb at one time. Now you can see his Valk are running low on health. The hogs are starting to group together on some defenses now, but they're still fairly spread out. So we have this pack of hogs over here, which he's healed. And by the way, that was a brilliant drop of the heal because it also targeted the Valkyrie on this side. And being aware now of this side, we still have the Valkyrie and then hogs here. So let's see how he plays this out. So we still have the hogs moving down the right side, the Valkyrie and the hogs on the left, the king and the queen now on the left. The hogs on the right side have taken out a defense and are now moving towards the cannon. He drops the heal kind of in the center as the king, the queen are moving down the left side, and the cannon on the right is targeting the Valkyrie, which is perfect. I mean, that's what the Valks are also there for. They're also there to tank. So now the remaining hogs are going to target the very last defense, and he still has, look at that, king, queen, Valkyrie, golems, and hogs left over, and the wizards are still making their way around that side. So that was just an excellent deployment, and the key there is the funnel. Now on this next base that I'm going to show you, the funnel is much more difficult, and pulling the clan castle is much more difficult, but let's go ahead and take a look and see how this plays out. Same approach, he's going to use the 4 earthquakes and the same exact troop comp, but look at the difference in this base. Now the expos are slightly weaker, but the walls are much stronger, and that is much more devastating for defense than the Expos even. I mean, the walls are just so important right now, but he chooses a place to drop the earthquake so that he's going to open up a maximum amount of cells. And then he drops a couple hogs in to attempt to pull that clan castle, but it doesn't work. Now at this point you might think that the attack is lost, but let's go ahead and see how he adapts. So he uses the same technique, dropping 2 golems along a line of wizards in order to create the funnel. He drops his clan castle with the queen following him behind, led by the king, and then once the structures have been cleared, we had all of these structures here that needed to be cleared out so that the Valkyrie would then funnel up the middle. They will always target 2 structures side by side within their radius, and their radius is usually about 12 or 15 spaces. So they're going to move up the center. The wizards and the Valkyrie are still moving down the left side, and now we have this clan castle to deal with. So raging that area is going to be critical. The wizards are targeting the clan castle, and now the queen is going to move in. He again sprinkled the hogs, and the clan castle is dead. I mean, the wizards took out the clan castle. We have Valkyrie and hogs on this side, so the defenses are targeting those Valks, thankfully, to tank for the hogs. And then we have, again, another tanking situation with the king and the golems and the hogs. And I'm going to have to zoom out. I know it's tough to see when people zoom out on these videos, but there are 2 fronts, and I just want to make sure we see both of them. So on the left, we have the Valkyrie tanking for the hogs. On the right, we have the golem and the king tanking for the hogs. He did drop a heal. We still have 1 heal remaining, and the hogs are working their way around the right. He dropped the heal on the left, and those hogs move forward. They're taking a lot of fire up there on the top left. But again, the hogs on the right are still alive and well, and we still have that Expo to deal with. I really think that that kind of hurt us when the clan castle didn't pull, but we can still do it. The hogs can sustain an amazing amount of damage now that the big bombs no longer affect them as much. So the pack of Valkyrie are now moving around the backside. That wizard is going to be a hero here, taking out the wizard tower and then going to target that cannon, but not in time. The Valkyrie goes down and we've got a serious problem, folks. Okay, we have 2 golem and the giants targeting that sweeper. They're going to move up and draw the fire from the cannon. The queen swings around and is going to target that heavy hit point structure of the dark elixir storage, but don't forget about something. Right here, guys, look at this. The heroes of this attack are not the king and the queen, but the barbarians that spawned from the king in the initial spawn. They're working their way around the outside, cleaning up that trash that would have cost us too much time. The queen is now targeting the cannon. The golems and the giant are now targeting the archer tower, and then they move to take out the mortar and the wizard tower. And again, time would have been an issue if it would not have been for our fearless barbarians down the right side. Excellent job, barbarians. Excellent job, nuts. Great attack. Again, watch that first funnel, and especially because a very common layout of a base. And if you can get the golem to target in, the Valk to follow behind in a pack, you can take out heroes in a single swoop if you time that rage correctly. Great job, great attack. Hope this helps, and I hope to see y'all on the field. Make sure and subscribe to us on YouTube, and if you're active and competitive, head over to Search Clans, type in our hashtag, and request to join. Make sure you reference that you found us on YouTube, and we look forward to seeing you soon.